Hello students, now I am going to discuss in this video lectures about electrical resistance, resistivity and grouping of resistors. First of all, I am going to discuss about electrical resistance. So it is the obstruction posed by the conductor to the flow of electric current through it. It is defined as the ratio of the potential difference applied across the ends of the conductor to the current flowing through it. Therefore, R is equal to V by I. SI unit of resistance, volt per ampere or ohm. So 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt by 1 ampere. Now, definition of 1 ohm. 1 ohm is the resistance of a conductor through which 1 ampere current flows when 1 volt potential difference is applied across its ends. Now, slope of VI graph gives resistance and R is equal to V by I. Here 4.5 divided by 2.25, that is equal to 3 by 1.5, or finally it is equal to 2 ohms. So the slope of VI graph will give the resistance of the resistors, or slope of IV graph gives conductance. Therefore G is equal to I by V, or this is equal to 1 by R. Now SI unit of conductance is mho or Simon. Second note is resistance depends upon length, shape, nature of the material of the conductor and temperatures. Now factors on which resistance depends. First factor is length of the conductor. Now the resistance of a conductor is directly proportional to the length, therefore R is directly proportional to L. Hence resistance of conductor increases due to increase in length. Now second is area of cross section. So the resistance of a conductor is inversely proportional to the area of cross section, therefore R is inversely proportional to A. Hence resistance decreases with increase in area of cross section or thickness of the conductor. So resistance of thick wire is less than the resistance of the thin wire. Now third is the nature of material of the conductor. So resistance of a conductor is less than the resistance of semiconductor and insulator. So semiconductor and insulator has more resistance than that of the conductor. Now temperature. So resistance of a conductor increases with increase in temperature, but resistance of semiconductor or insulator decreases with increase in temperature. Now a specific resistance or electrical resistivity. We know that R is directly proportional to L or R is inversely proportional to A. Combining these two, we will write R is directly proportional to L by A, or R is equal to rho into L by A, where rho is constant known as a specific resistance of the conductor. So here we will write rho is equal to R into A by L if area of cross section is 1 and length is 1, therefore rho is equal to R. So a specific resistance is defined as the resistance of a conductor of unit length and unit cross section area. So it can be expressed as rho is equal to R into A by L. Now unit of a specific resistance can be derived as, we know that unit of resistance is ohm, unit of area of cross section is meter square, and unit of length is meter. So 1 meter to 1 meter can be cancelled, therefore ohm meter. So ohm meter is the SI unit of a specific resistance or resistivity of the conductor. Now electrical conductivity. So it is defined as the reciprocal of resistivity of the conductor. So sigma is equal to 1 by rho, or its SI unit is per ohm, or it is per ohm per meter, or it is also equal to mho per meter. So SI unit of conductivity is mho per meter. Now we know that R is equal to rho into L by A. Our area of cross section can be expressed as pi R square, where R is radius of the conductor, or R is equal to D by 2 we can write here. So now here rho 4 rho L by pi D square, where D is the diameter of the cross section. Now a specific resistance doesn't depend on length and area of cross sections. It only depends on temperature and nature of the material. So a specific resistance only depends on nature of the material of the conductor and temperature. Now one question related to a specific resistance. So a wire of resistance R is drawn to its double length. How its resistance and resistivity will change? We know R is equal to rho into L by A. According to question, L dash is equal to 2L, A dash is equal to A by 2. Now we know that volume remains same. So A into L is equal to A dash into L dash. Here L dash is given 2L. L to L will be cancelled. A dash is equal to A by 2. Now R dash is equal to rho 2L by A by 2, or it is equal to 4 into rho L by A, or R dash is equal to 4R. Hence resistance becomes 4 times. Now resistivity doesn't change due to change in length because it doesn't depends on length and area of cross section. So a specific resistance remains same. Now next question, a wire of resistance 4 ohm is doubled on it. Find its new resistance. So we know that R is equal to rho into L by A. According to question, L dash is equal to L by 2. Then A dash is equal to 2A. Now R dash is equal to rho L by 2 divided by 2A. 1 by 4 rho into L by A. Rho into L by A is equal to R. Now 1 by 4 R is given 4 ohm, that is equal to 1 ohm. So the resistance in this case becomes 1/4. Now grouping of resistors. So resistors in series. So in series grouping, same current flows through different resistors, but they have different potential difference. Now suppose 3 resistors of resistances R1, R2 and R3 are connected in series across 2 terminals of a battery at potential difference V. Here V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. If current I flows through the circuit and equivalent resistance is Rs, then using Ohm's law, IRS is equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3, or IRS is equal to IR1 plus R2 plus I3. Therefore RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Hence equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of the individual resistances in series. So here R1, R2 and R3 is connected across potential difference V, and the potential difference